Hello everybody, welcome back to Shadowrun Returns, episode number 23. When we left off, we had just very publicly accused Jessica Watts, Sam Watts' sister, of being behind the Ripper murders, and she had very nicely, rather than try to maintain her innocence, just gone straight to crazy. So it turns out she's a new member of the Universal Brotherhood, which is like a cult, I guess. And, yeah, our next stop is to follow her there and assault the Brotherhood. But, based on last round's difficulty, let's pick up one of these. I should probably pick up some advanced medkits, because that was rough. That looks good, even though I should probably have some grenades. But my whole thing is, if I would have used a grenade, then why don't I just use cleave? Because that seems like it's going to do a lot more damage. But that is what it is. No, I don't want to get any cyberware. 11 points in karma. I probably won't spend. I don't think I need to buy anything else. My armor should be good. I have a giant axe, which should be good. So I think I'm ready to just hire a team. At the end of the last episode, off camera, I looked at some of my options here, and I decided to, number one, go with a tech master who can do drones and decking. And he's actually very expensive, but he does drones almost as good as he does decking almost as good as the last girl that I usually use, who's part of the fixer contacts. But he also does decking, so I'm just going to go ahead and spend that extra cash. Oh, whoops. Right. Select. Don't want to start with one less guy. And then I was looking for somebody that was very gun-oriented, and the Weapon Master is definitely gun-oriented, but he doesn't specialize in anything. He just kind of runs the whole gambit of guns. So I found this girl that I've used before, Jessie Blue. She has fairly high quickness and ranged score. She specializes in shotguns, which do really good damage, and they actually do really good damage over a pretty decent distance. But she also has a rifle to back that up. And there are other people that are more rifle-oriented, I guess, but I'm trying to think of who I was thinking of. Actually, it looks like it might have changed a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm just going to drop her in. She comes with a med kit, some grenades. He comes with everything he needs to deck and rig. And of course, Coyote, she's just free, so why wouldn't I bring her along? And then there's me, with my spells, and my axes, and machetes. I don't know why I have an axe, machete, and a baseball bat. There's really no reason for me to use anything except for that axe. But at least I have med kits this time, so I shouldn't die. And I got this platinum kit, just in case one of my guys die. It's not a mission ender. So, without further ado, are you sure you're ready to go? Oh, I'm sure. Let's get to the Brotherhood, break in, and do some damage. It was nearly an hour for the taxi to make its way from the squalor of the Redmond Barrens across the bridge. Crash brick. See, it just stopped recording there. The building is a pre-crash brick job with a fancy new facade that sports neon highlights and an enormous set of glass double doors. Through the window, you can see activity within smiling, happy disciples shuffling along in beige pajamas and slippers. A greeter stands outside the front door, gently attempting to entice the misbegotten and the curious to enter and take their first baby steps towards the Brotherhood. Pike Place Market is usually empty by now, but you step out of the cab to the sounds of an excited crowd. What's going on? I have all these grenades in my stash that I could probably sell. Oh, and chips too. Oh, and whatever the heck this is. which apparently I can't use. Requires Spirit Summoning 1. I could just get Spirit Summoning 1, just so I could use that. I found it in a graveyard, right? Let's see. You have Unspent Karma, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. Well aware. What? It just follows you around the whole time? So, I'm pulling up on a crowd with a combat drone in full effect. What is this? Oh, well. Doesn't look like anything. Oh, that definitely looks like something. Who are you? Oh, there's so many people to talk to. Let's start with Maria Mercurial fan. The fan is apparently excited to be in the same city as the rock star. Hey, how you doing? You here for the Maria Mercurial concert? You bet. Can you get me in? No, just passing by. I'm going to the Universal Brotherhood. What's it to you? You bet. I wish I could get you in. They just announced this thing an hour ago, all spontaneous like. Of course, by the time I got here, all the tickets were already gone. I'm going to try and find a better spot to hear. That's what we're doing, huh? Slick security guard and dealer. What else is over here? Ew. Patrick. Well, all right. Let's talk to the dealer. What's the dealer got? It would be wouldn't be a rock concert without a drug dealer. Although no police are nearby, he plays the part as if the performance was part of the experience. As if his performance was part of the experience. Psst, yo, you like nerps? Maybe something stronger? Nerps? I didn't know there was a concert today. Who's playing? When does the show start? Show me what you got. Take care. I gotta go. Or I'm gonna go. Nerps. You been living under a rock? I hate that word. Nerps is a wonder drug. It'll cure whatever ails you. You've got nerps? No, I'm out of nerps. But I got something else you might like. I didn't know there was a concert today. Who's playing? Maria Mercurial, the Silver Lady. She is the waviest. Is that a thing? So smooth. I love her chromed cyber limbs. Gross. She's kind of fallen off the radar lately, though looks like she's making a comeback. When does the show start? It's going to be hours. They just started setting up, and the crowd's already forming. This is her town, so it's no surprise. Show me what you got. Jazz, Kamikaze, and Nitro. I don't need any of that stuff. Sir. Get out my face. Slick security guard. May I help you? Do you work for the Rockstar? Yes, sir. I work for Maria Mercurial. Something I can do for you? I want to meet Maria. Aw, lots of people want to meet Maria Mercurial. Do lots of people have this much nuyen? Show the counter on your cred stick. Really? 5,000? I'm an old friend of hers. I have a song I think Mercurial will want to hear. Really? I'm going to try to bribe him? Maria Mercurial writes all her own music. Yeah, right. Know anything about the Universal Brotherhood? Just what I see in the Tri-D. On the Tri-D? Can I get into the concert? It's not up to me. The concert was only announced an hour ago, but the tickets are already sold out. Sorry, nothing I can do. I'm going to look around. Suit yourself, chummer. Oh, and I can't talk to him again to offer him another bribe. And then there's this guy. Whatever. And the front door to the Universal Brotherhood. A dead end for no apparent reason. And yeah, just that. Alright. Well, let's have a talk with the greeter, Patrick. And dwarf, apparently. Welcome, brother. Are you ready to build a better tomorrow? I sure am. Thinking about it. Have you looked at the world lately? I don't see a better tomorrow coming. I sure am. That's great news. Isn't it, though? Come in and find the power of belonging. I have some questions first. Of course, brother, go right ahead and ask. What is the Universal Brotherhood? The Universal Brotherhood is a community that welcomes all forms of meta-humanity with the mission of making the world a better place by helping individuals to become much more than they currently are. Sounds like a religion. It's not a religion, is it? You say that like it's a bad thing, brother. After all, what is religion but an organized collection of beliefs that relate meta-humanity to our spirituality? We believe that the Brotherhood is the highest form of religion because it brings us closer to the truth. And what is the truth? So you think the Universal Brotherhood is truth? This sounds like a cult. And what is the truth? That's what you'll find out inside. Come in and find the power of belonging. At least tell me a bit of the truth. Gladly, it's something we're happy to share. I just thought you'd prefer to hear it from somewhere or someone more articulate than me. It starts with the idea that metahumanity is good at its core and that we are all one family. But more than that, it's that we are linked to something greater than ourselves, something beyond time, something beyond flesh. And that is... You're going to have to go inside if you want to learn more. Who can join? Why, anyone, of course. It wouldn't be very universal if we left anyone out. Would it? Trolls are especially welcome, brother. Why does everybody give me that line? When talks bad about trolls behind their backs, and then when one stands up and breathes in their face, they're like, oh no, trolls are my favorite. Tell me about Lynn Telestrian. Happily, Mother Lynn is our chapter's most dynamic spokesperson. She's truly an inspiration to us all. Do you know Jessica Watts? Of course. Grandmother Jessica is the leader of this chapter of the Universal Brotherhood. That's it for now. Great, come in and find the power of belonging. That's it, huh? Well, allow me and my combat drone and my amazing... Oh, where's my combat drone? There it is. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and pop on in then. You hear the sound of soft music playing within and what many soft slippers gliding across the floor. What? You hear the sound of soft music playing within and what many soft slippers gliding across a smooth floor. And what many soft slippers... I don't know what that means. Enter the Brotherhood. It doesn't help that I'm a bad reader and I feel like there's some dialogue problems in this game. Oh, brother. That sounds weird. Oh, brother, I forgot to mention that everyone must enter the Universal Brotherhood alone. My friends and I are together. I think I'm going to need some moral support. I don't want to be alone. My friends and I are together. In order to become part of a larger family, we must first know ourselves. We need to hear our message in solitude so that your mind can be clear from distraction and the shackles of this heartbreakingly oppressive world. I understand. That's my response to that. Cody whispers in your ear. We'll wait outside for you, stud. I'll take the team and circle around the building. Look for another way in. I'll chirp you on your comlink if we find one. You know, if I was, say, a Decker who had no way of protecting himself other than from within a computer system, I might be nervous right now. But as a troll, abilities related to unarmed combat, I feel pretty safe. Let's see. The contrast of the noise and energy of lobby of the Universal Brotherhood is sedate, in contrast to the noise outside. Tranquil and acquiescent. The low music piped through the room is something from a day spa mixed with a planetarium sky show, allowing listeners to achieve maximum relaxation while reaching for the stars. Brothers and sisters from every race and every branch of metahumanity mill about this with blissful smiles and shining eyes, greeting each other with head nods, palm touches, and murmured blessings. The woman at the front desk offers you a welcoming smile as you enter, her hand automatically moving to her stack of religious literature. Awesome. I think I'm going to end up cutting this episode here. Let's see. The sweeping walls and muted colors and the soothing music of the Universal Brotherhood entrance hall are all designed to relax you. Great. And what was my... Find Jessica Watts. Find Alidor to let Shadowrunning team into UB. Okay. Well, on that note, this will probably be a pretty short episode, but to keep everything a manageable size, I'll go ahead and stop the recording. So thanks for watching episode number 23, and when we come back, we'll be infiltrating the Universal Brotherhood in search of Jessica Watts.